Happy September, everybody. Welcome to the very first YouTube episode of Joy Unspeakable Daily here on YouTube. What is Joy Unspeakable Daily? It is a blog, podcast, Instagram, and Facebook page, and now YouTube channel where you can unwind with positivity based around faith, finance, and peak performance. If you are new here to the Joy Unspeakable Daily community, welcome. I'm so appreciative to have you, and I cannot wait to share this life with you all. Here we are, abundant with love and authentic with faith. And for today's very first episode, I will actually be going back to a series I did on the Instagram page for Joy Unspeakable Daily, the first series I did, and it is titled, Why 2020 is Still Your Year. I want every single one of you to look back when someone asks you, what was your best year? And for you to say 2020 was your year. Every single one of you, 2020 is your year. It was sure my year, and honestly, I'm so incredibly grateful. I cannot believe how much has happened in this year. And despite there being even a global pandemic, there are just too many things in life that are too good, too pure. I can't be unhappy about life for one moment, no matter what happens. And that's really what this channel and this episode as well, I really want to highlight, and I want to share with you all, is just the goodness in life. From the start of this new decade, I was convinced 2020 was my year. We're more than halfway through the year, in fact, and I'm still convinced it is my year. Now, just because the year didn't start off the way we planned, doesn't mean it didn't start off the way God planned. So without further ado, here's why 2020 is your gift of opportunity. This is a period for rest and reflection. Human nature is to complain about what we do not have. Allow me to elaborate. During quarantine and even now, we were complaining about how we were not busy, how we were bored. However, in our normal everyday lives, we complain about how there's no time to rest. Rest has now been granted and life has literally been put on pause. So take this as a time to find the rest you didn't know you needed, and take this time to reflect on the gratitude in this moment as opposed to the negative information we are constantly being fed in isolation. Your priorities are becoming apparent. See, whether we realize it or not, conscious or subconscious, the disruption of our usual lifestyle has caused us to focus our attention to what aligns with our values, whether in quarantine, what we would like to keep prioritized, or what we would like to remove once we return back to our normal routine. This is a time for you to hone on some of your craft and skills. Now, I do realize that some workers are essential and school is still a priority, so not everyone has all the free time in the world. Generally speaking, there's a new distribution of free time made up of the subtraction of commute times and certain daily commitments that would allow for that time to be used more valuably. With unemployment rates being pretty high right now, it is the perfect time for new skills and certifications of your choice and expertise to be honed so that you'll be more competitive in the job market, as well as get ahead of your goals despite being in isolation. In 2020 here, there are new entry opportunities for the digital market. Now, while living in the digital age is nothing new, what is new is the normalization of working from home and working remotely culture, as well as online classes, which heavily rely on the collaboration of new softwares and technologies. Therefore, if there was ever a time you were thinking about launching your own application or innovating, now appears the time to do so, as the high demand and the increasing demand of these systems does not look like it will be slowing down anytime soon. Work from home culture may actually elevate your success. Now, don't get me wrong here, multitasking is not at all the most efficient way to complete some of your tasks, and I do not encourage that. However, there's something so liberating about being able to get some of your household chores done, in between some of those quick work breaks or in between work tasks. And this will actually cut your to-do list down in half for post-work hours and will allow for your time to be used more valuably towards your goals and your business. Probably one of the most important and significant reasons why 2020 is still all of our years is, like I said, God planned this. It didn't go how we planned it, but this is absolutely going the way how God planned this year to go. He knew it was going to be like this. This is the ultimate test of faith. In such an unprecedented time, it's so easy to let these bad thoughts and temptations hover over our head and have us question our faith in God. However, this is a perfect time for us to buckle down in on our faith and take part in these perfect opportunities to service others. Look, I just really love shining some light on this year, because the more negatively you think about something, you're only going to see the negative things. You're going to see all the positive things that happen when you start taking some gratitude in this year. And most importantly, taking action. Motivation moves you, but action completes you. And that's really where I want to go with this year. This year has been full of blessings, and I would like to shed light on it and have you all count your blessings towards this year, because now throughout the end of the year, this is going to be your best time. And I would love for you to look back on all these 9 months that we've had and really count your blessings and really use what this year has brought you to move you forward within your goals. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to, first of all, give a little thumbs up to this video and share this with someone who you think it may benefit. Now, I covered a lot in this video, however, that's not even scratching the surface. Please follow Joy Unspeakable Daily, all one handle, at Joy Unspeakable Daily on Instagram and Facebook, as well as tuning in to the podcast, which happens every Wednesday and Friday. It's streamed on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and Overcast that are exclusive. Every day that I am not posting here, which I will only be posting once a week on this YouTube channel, there will be updates on the Instagram and Facebook, as well as the podcast, as well as a new series ahead of these videos. Find daily motivation and positivity on there centered around faith, finance, and peak performance. That being said, it has been such a pleasure to speak with you all today and share this series with you all. 2020 is your best year. Go out, make it your best day, best month, best week, best minute even. I hope you guys have an amazing Gucci Wealthy Wednesday that is today.